Raise your fist to the air. Tunes brothers everywhere. Rockin' loud, feel the sound. Tunes brothers smashing ground. Whoa, rebels with guitars in hand. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
Okay, welcome back into Tunes Brothers. We have Scotty, Lewis Beast, Down Under Dave, DG, and myself. And Scott, what do we got rolling tonight?
We got something really cool tonight, guys. We've touched on this band once before already in our videos, and well, let's just cut to the chase here, man. And we got Wings, Back to the Egg. This is going to be very exciting and stimulating. I know Darren likes this. Got to. All right. But, nah, just fucking with y'all, man. Hey, we got some Priest. Some razor blade British steel coming at you guys tonight, man. We're going to rank these songs least favorite to favorite, of course, like we always do. And my take on the album, way better than what I thought it was. I hadn't listened to this album in a long time, of course, like everything else. It's been a fucking awesome journey so far. My first taste of Priest was this album right here. Now, not the whole album. I just listened to a few tracks off of this album, of course. Then Screaming for Vengeance was my real full album introduction. But this album here is one of those albums to me that is damn near perfection. I give a 9 out of 10 on this freaking album. It's that good to me. It's better now than I remember it being. Some of these songs are outstanding, and it's even got one song on here that even gives me a touch of Defenders of the Faith. Damn near same sound on the intro and the same sound on the guitar, damn near almost. I can't remember what the name of the song is, but British Steel, absolutely phenomenal Judas Priest album. This is when they really started opening the doors for the Priest. Hell Bent for Leather kind of opened the gateway, and this right here kind of pushed them on through, and then on and on, baby. Screaming for Vengeance, Defenders of the Faith, Ram It Down, Turbo, on and on, man. They just really went on a stream of just great albums, in my opinion, man. But this one here, damn near perfect, in my opinion. I really loved it.
Lewis.
As I mentioned in the previous video, seeing Priest live was my introduction to them, but the British Steel album was the first thing I actually was able to grasp and understand, because when you go see a concert and you hear a band doing songs for the first time, it doesn't lock into your memory in most cases. But the song Breaking the Law was the first actual song I heard by them that I sat and listened to, and I thought it was tremendous. As a matter of fact, I believe on the cassette, Breaking the Law was the first track, and it's different on the album and the CD. It's maybe I'm not remembering, but that's kind of what I remember.
You're not wrong.
Oh, it is the first track on the cassette. Okay, yeah, and I knew some people that had some earlier Judas Priest stuff. I think Screaming for Vengeance was new at the time. I was in Spain, 84, and so this guy, he had the Sin After Sin, the Hell Bent for Leather, Stained Class, and I borrowed all his cassettes to make a best of because I had a Techniques dual cassette player. You could pick your songs and pause and have a nice mix of tapes. So I remember starting that with a song, I think it's called Call for the Priest, I'm Dying, to start off. And then I don't remember the other songs on there, but that's my thing with Judas Priest. And this album, when I went back again to take notes, I thought I had it confirmed. This is it. This is my list. But for some reason, when I started to listen again to take notes, my whole list got rearranged. It's like the number one song is still the number one song, but 9 through 5 were changed, all different. And then 4, 3, and 2 got rearranged. But 4, 3, and 2 could also be number ones at different times. So that's my take on Judas Priest, this album, prelude before we actually get into the rankings. And take it away, Mr. Down Under.
Take your music first, Dave.
Yeah, it's off.
Okay.
It's a good album. It's not as good as Screaming for Vengeance, not by a long way. I got this when it came out in 1980 because of Breaking the Law. It's a solid album. I'm not as high a praise for it as Scotty is, but yeah, it's decent. There's one complete piece of shit on here. But other than that, yeah, it's a good, solid album.
All right. I went into this thinking that I was going to praise this album much more. From what I had remembered, I went into this thinking I would be more aligned with Scott. At this point, I think I'm more aligned with Dave. It's a solid album. It's not as close to perfection as I thought it was before I got back into it and listened to the whole thing. There are some songs on the weaker side, some songs that I don't think really withstood the test of time, but not a bad listen overall.
Okay, before I give my take on this, I just want to say a week ago we had 862 subscribers. Right now we are at 896.
Woohoo!
So I, of course, started doing the Rob Father Rewind videos, and one of them, that Kiss in Australia, has got over 6,000 views already. So I think we're grabbing a lot of subscribers due to that stuff, and I appreciate it. And if you're watching this, best of both worlds. This is kind of like your all-access website for everything you want to watch. So thanks for all the new subscribers. This album, I always loved the hits. It's not anywhere close, like Dave said, to their holy trilogy. I'll go further than Screamin'. Screamin', Defenders, and Turbo is their trilogy of great albums to me. This is, like Darren said, a solid album with 3 or 4 filler, I guess you could say. This is before they became full-on heavy metal, right? I mean, they had signs of it in this album, but it wasn't until Screaming for Vengeance when they became what we know as Judas Priest. But nevertheless, still a good album. Scott?
Yeah, man. And unfortunately, and maybe I'm by myself this time, this one was tough for me to rank. Again, like Lois said, man, I was changing because I've been listening to this thing for 3 or 4 freaking days, man, and I just couldn't get enough of it. So yeah, a couple surprises in mine.
There's a shocker.
Me. So yeah, man, great freaking album, Priest. All right, number 10.
9.
Y'all ain't counting the Red, White, and...
No.
That's a bonus track.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. That was my number 10. All right. Number 9. Great song, man. Hell, I don't hear any fillers on here. If there's a filler on here, this would probably be the only one, and that's the Rage. But still, I've got nothing against it. I think it's great. I think it rocks. I think the sound of this album is fantastic, even though they took the drums up a few notches on Screaming for Vengeance from this album, but I love the classic sound of this fucking album. This is not a shitty produced album. I like the way they done this. The guitars sound fantastic on here, man, and his voice spectacular. So yeah, man, that would be probably the only, in my opinion, the filler track for me on this album. So the Rage, number 9.
Lewis.
My opinion about the British Steel and the Screaming for Vengeance is I put them at equal because I love 4 songs on British Steel and I love 4 songs on Screaming for Vengeance. The rest just ain't doing much for me. So I call that equal in my interpretation. But the song I picked for number 9, I thought it was like, it's a little too slow. It's definitely too preachy, and it feels like a forced anthem. And you could probably guess what it is. United. That's the one that it's my least favorite on the album.
God,
All right.
Lord,
Hey.
Please go to the corner and stay there until you're called.
oh my God,
Dave.
How can you not think that considering the rest of the album so much better?
You're starting to be more wrong than Scott. And that's fucking hard to do.
Oh hell no, Bubba.
All right. Well, I'm
Hey.
sticking to my guns.
All
I
right.
wasn't wrong yesterday, was I, Dave? Tell him.
Nobody was
No.
wrong. Nobody's ever
Bush didn't
really
even
wrong.
finish the race.
Dave had a blast watching that. That was fucking wild. We got to see a damn
Scott,
concert.
I was gonna say, Scott, when you
Airplane.
told me, you finally broke me, and I was actually on my way to watch it, but then I realized I had an appointment to watch Paint Drive.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I told him I couldn't
we-
watch it because I didn't want to have to, be looking up my cousins later.
We got to see a car take off at the damn airport, didn't we, Dave?
Yep. Woo.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
but
go
your guy
ahead.
couldn't even finish the race. What kind of redneck is he?
Yeah,
Couldn't even finish.
I know. Too
Right.
bad, man. Y'all ain't got enough testosterone in your body, guys. I can't help that.
That's I won't even argue that. Dave, don't
Well.
fucking say United.
My number 9 track should be number 10. It's United.
You
No.
fucking
He's
You're-
fucking with you.
This is insipid,
Oh.
uninspiring, nauseating.
Are you serious?
Shit. It starts off okay, but then it just
Yeah, man. I
It's
mean,
a-
to each your own.
where Lewis is at the moment is where it should be.
Dave, I'm going to give you amnesty for not liking No, No, No.
Thank you.
Unreal. Are you done talking
Silvers
shit,
can't be
Dave?
wrong.
Is it my turn?
Silvers can't be wrong.
Yeah.
You're done being wrong? All right. Number 9. It's the song Rapid Fire. It does make good use of the double bass. But it seems like this is speed metal rap with his delivery and the speed of the song. It's like LL Cool J trying to sing heavy metal.
Yeah.
So
Which one are you talking about?
Rapid Fire.
Fire.
He's
okay.
he's insane.
So that is number 9. Not a horrible song. Just it sounds like he's trying to rap instead of sing, and that did it for me. So
All right, I'm still trying to wrap my head around 2 people picking United dead last.
right.
My number 9 is Steeler. This is one that's got a cool intro, but one of a few that I've got as filler. There's just nothing special about it. That's you,
Is
Scott.
that it?
That's
Is that
it.
all you got to say about that?
That's all I got to say about it.
All right, man. Number 8. And this is one of the known songs on here. But this time around, man, it just wasn't quite as high for me. And I do love this song, but the chorus to me kinda, I wouldn't say weak. Hell, I'm so used to it. I've been listening to it since 1980. But it just slows the chorus. Metal Gods for number 8. But it's a great, the damn verses, the jam, man, everything is fucking phenomenal in this song. It's just the Metal Gods down. I mean, that's the only thing that bothers me about that song. Sounds like a damn Western guitar almost. I mean, but that's a little bitty parts in it that don't matter really, but that's what got it down to number 8 for me.
Number 8 for me.
He didn't like it, did he?
Scott, not done?
No, I was saying you acted like you didn't like that. That must be high on your list, but
okay. Yeah, it's up there in the upper half.
Okay.
Anyway, the song I chose for number 8, musically, it's a good song, but when the vocals come in, it doesn't seem to be the right type of melody for the song. So it makes that song flawed because of that reason. You don't have to be old to be wise.
God.
Hey.
Cut him out. Get him out of here. God. Man.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I think Mr. DG should be castrated for not liking rapid fire, because I hear no rap or nothing like that.
I agree too with that now. But all right.
Okay, I'm done.
Number 8 for me is You've Got to Be Old to Be Wise.
God. Y'all cheating, man.
Following Lewis again. It's an okay song. Sounds like to me it should be an AC/DC song, but just not as good as AC/DC.
Ring the bell.
Yeah. Ring the bell.
I'm sorry. I'm just reeling here. So.
We're a bit older than you guys.
All right. Number 8, the song Steeler. I know Rob had this at number 9. This wasn't far off. Again, I think this is another more spoken rather than song. Overall, I find it dull and plain, and that's why it's number 8.
All right. No, I'm suspecting that Lewis and Dave will throw Breaking the Law or Living After Midnight next. So
yeah, got to be.
My number 8 will be The Rage. I do like all of these songs. I should have said that up front. It's just they're not all great, but The Rage has got a killer bass intro. Halford's high notes on this are amazing, especially that note he just freaking holds out forever. And I'm going to say this once because it goes without saying, just so it's not overkill on every song. The fucking leads on anything Judas Priest are amazing with KK and fucking Tipton. So there you go. The Rage, number 8.
Yeah, I agree. I forgot about that bass solo. I mean, that bass intro. Yeah. All right, number 7. Another fantastic. I mean, it just gets better as it goes on here, guys. And this is another album that I've got to specify, so nobody chews my ass in the comments seconds. Can't fucking speak. They gotta fall somewhere. That's the way this album was for me, man. It was that Twisted Sister album that I loved, and on albums that I say are great that I pretty much like. that's what this album was for me. So don't freaking chastise me. All right. Anyway, number 7, Grinder. Looking for me. Yeah, man. Bad ass to the bone, dude. And love it. Nothing
Scott's
bad to say.
favorite app.
It's the name of your favorite app too, isn't it?
No, that one's yours, brother. I go the other direction, man. All right. You can hang on to that one for me, man. But anyway, that's awesome, man. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Did you just make a fag reference Rob Halford joke there with Grinder way before it even freaking came out? But anyway,
I'm wondering if the app designers had Halford's song in mind, because the song talks about
Okay, Scott, since your take's over, you want to jump out and come back in? We're getting an echo.
Yes. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Do you think? Rock and roll.
Well, I don't know if we're going to, whoops, hang on. There we go. I don't know if we're going to catch hell in the comments for that, but you know what Scott said. We all grew up saying, man, it's just the way it is. Yeah. It's the way it is. It's the way it goes, as Tesla will say.
The way it should still be.
Yep. My number 7. Right? Number 7?
No, why? 8? Isn't it Lewis? I mean, that was.
Oh, yeah, it's Louis. Hang on. Let me get Scott back in here so we can have a cow with Lewis's next pick.
Hey, have you noticed the significance of my name?
No. Louis Beast? No.
Yeah. Louis Beast, Judas Priest.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, Louis, you're up.
Okay. Now, the song I think is a very good song, but what you call that opening, well, the bass part's pretty cool, but that Bennett that goes along with it kind of makes it sound like unexciting. And if they just start the song after that point, it'd be much higher on my list, and that's The Rage. That opening just kind of just kills it for me with that little twangy thing going on. And that's all
That's all you got to say about that?
What to say about that? Yeah. I tried to come up with something different to say, but I couldn't. Okay.
All right. Down Under.
Do I redeem myself now?
Let's hope.
Number 7, I've got Steeler. It's a good finishing track. It's nothing special, but it's solid. So why am I getting wiped? So my number 7 is Steeler.
All right.
I like everything from here on.
All right, ring the bell, because I've matched up with Louis the Man Boobs Beast. The Rage is number 7 on my list. It's an okay track. The intro is good. The tempo, I think, is somewhere between Grinder and United. Halford's performance is top notch on here, but the chorus is unremarkable, and that's where I lose it. So number 7, The Rage.
Who did we lose?
That would be
Dave.
Potty break.
All right. So now is it number 7 to me?
Yes.
Rapid Fire. My biggest beef with this is there's no fucking chorus at all. It's just a song long of verse. So it's pretty much all I could fucking pick out of this thing for anything I noticed on it. It lacks the fucking chorus. Therefore, it's really not a great song. That's it.
All right.
All right. Number 6, Pick Up Sticks. All right, here we go. I'll probably get shit for this, but I love the song. Got nothing against the song, never have. But this is where it falls this time. That's why I said I got some new songs that's rose to the top of this album. Breaking the Law, man. And It's fantastic, man. Even though they do say it a lot, man, it's not a annoying repetition for me. Some bands can pull that shit off, man, and it not be that bad, but some bands cannot. I don't know if it's just the band or the song. You know, some of it's flat out ass annoying. But some of it, man, it fits right in, blends right in with the song, and it doesn't, you know, faze me at all. But Breaking the Law, cheesy video, I still love it though. It's if y'all seen that music video,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, jumping into
Bank
the bank.
robbery.
Very British.
Yeah, man. But I love the song, guys. That's just where it falls this time. So there you go.
Okay, number 6 for me is a song that's very popular. It's on the radio a lot and everything else, and it's not a bad song. You know, like I say, they got to fall someplace. Living After Midnight is the song of my choice for number 6.
Save us, Dave. Save us from. That's why I changed the background, because we're in the fucking Twilight Zone tonight. Fucking
Hey,
Louis can't get shit right. Scott can't get shit right.
So Dave and I have been
Dave,
3 for 3 so far.
Let's get
I
right.
agree with the first two.
Let's get right with Jesus, Dave. Come on.
Lois likes mob rules, so that saves you, brother.
That explains his horrible taste.
I love mob rules. I just don't think it's as bad as you guys say it is. But anyway,
I like the mob rules too.
I like to ask Dave one question. Can you tell me your 9, 8, and 7 again?
United, Old and Wise, and Steeler.
Okay, we're 2 for 2.
Yeah. My number 6 is the track that sounds like Ace Frehley wrote the chorus, is the Metal Gods. I like the song up until the chorus. The chorus just completely ruins this song. It could have been right near the top, but Ace had to get involved and said, I've got a chorus for you. Let's do it this way. It was great for Save Your Love. This is going to work. It didn't.
You know, I'm sure everybody in the comments is going to be happy about it. I'm fucking speechless here. So if you're not hearing me say nothing, I can't stop, like Darren says, looking around for Ashton Kutcher, thinking I'm being fucking punked here.
I knew it was going to be a twisted kind of album, but I didn't know how this twisted it was going to be. So there you go. Yep.
There.
All right. Number 6. Hoagies and grinders, meatloaf sandwich. It is the song Grinder. It has, I mean, I don't dislike the song. It has a nice driving pace. The lyrics are, I think this is one where the lyrics are too fortune telling for what came out later. Somewhere between a cross between a sex offender and a horror monster. But overall, it's still a good song. Has a good solo. Grinder is my number 6. It's from here, 6 on down. These are the songs that I think are top notch. It was the first 3 that I felt just dragged the album down. So 6, Grinder. On to you, Rob.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with Darren's take that number 6 is the last of what I would consider average to filler, and that is you don't have to be old to be wise, which I absolutely disagree with. There is not a wise millennial or a Gen Zer on the planet. Cool intro, great groove, but again, just nothing that would, catapult it into what I would consider the known hit songs off of this album that are coming up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay. All right. Number 5, probably the hits lovers' favorite song on this album. I'll go ahead and call it. Living After Midnight.
Okay. Hold on, Scott. Have you already
The
put
very-
Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight in the middle?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. This
Thank
would
you,
have been
Dave.
number
I don't have to
one.
do anything.
10 years ago, this would have been my number one, of course, but there's so much better songs on here now than Living After Midnight. Living After Midnight is absolutely fantastic. I've always loved it. The very first song I ever heard by Priest. And it's got that steady beat, that just that steady groove, good lyrics. But outside of that, I mean, y'all say there's nothing special about some of these songs, and I can't believe you're saying there's nothing special about. This is a fantastic song, but it's just simple beat, simple, vocals. He's not even really stressed on this song. But I do love it. It's number 5. I love it.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
But
Okay.
You are the weakest
number
link.
1 this time, bro. Number 5, Living After Midnight, Rocking to the Dawn.
Okay, what Scott just said about Living After Midnight. See how he tried to play the fence there where he was, it's like if a chick asks him out and he says, you're just too fat. You've got a hideous
Boobs ain't
mold
big
of hair growing out of it right on your fucking cheek. But other than that, you're very attractive. I mean, you cannot shit on something and then praise it in the same paragraph.
I didn't shit on it.
You call it fantastic and then say there's nothing special about it. It's simple. It's just blah. How the fuck is that not shitting on it?
It's got a simple beat, man. It's a simple song. It's
So does
not
99% of all AC/DC songs.
Yes, but 99% of Judas Priest songs are not like that, though. I'm just saying, I love the song. It's great, but it's not, by far probably the easiest song, that and Breaking the Law, probably to play on this album, bro.
Gotcha.
But they're great. They're great songs, though. And
All right.
you can throw a little wear and tear, man. Over the years, because I've been listening to this song since
I can
1980.
definitely see that. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Lewis.
not Grinder though.
Number 5, for me, it's the song, like after hearing a few songs I really didn't care too much for, at least it closes out the album with some energy, and that's Steeler. I mean, it may not be the best song, but it starts to, like I said, the other songs I chose or whatever, they were at the bottom, on the track list, and Steeler just has a little bit of a good comeback. And now I'm done with the so-so songs. From here on will be the greatest stuff ever.
Lewis.
No,
Yes.
Dave.
Or
Yes,
Dave.
me
You're both
I'm on number
wrong
5.
today, so it's all the same thing.
Number 5 for me is Grinder. Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't that bad. Sounds like an early AC/DC song to me. It's decent. It doesn't offend me, this one, but it's not as good as the ones coming up.
All right. Number 5 on my list is the song You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise. I think it's not a bad song. This one's often overlooked. I think it shares some similarities with Grinder. However, this one's just a tad bit better. The riff, the chorus, and the solo are all really good. Halford's falsettos are great on here. But there are 4 songs that are better. Robert.
Oh, is it what, number 5?
Yes.
What was yours?
You don't have to be old to be wise.
You know what I used to think it said?
What?
You know what I used to think that said whenever I was a kid? You don't have to be old to be white.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, damn.
All right. I've got the Taco Grinder at number 5. This is a very cool intro, great bass line. I love the chorus in there. It's just my top 4. They're just, to me, superior songs, but I absolutely love the Grinder. Taco or Priest.
I know.
Up to you, Scott.
No more queefs.
You love the Grinder, huh? I like that's a good one there. All right. Number 4, a song I think everybody has shit on, Steeler. It's freaking badass, man. I don't know what in the world you guys are listening to. These songs are freaking phenomenal on this freaking album, dude. I even like the bonus track, for God's sakes. It was 10, you know. Steeler, rocking, man, just jamming ass freaking song, dude. It's Judas Priest, man, at its best. I mean, up until that point, this is the best album. Yeah, Hellbent for Leather's good, but this one, in my opinion, is, I don't know if I want to say way better than than Hellbent for Leather. But
could you shut up?
It is better. It is they just kept getting better. But anyway, yeah, man, Steeler, dude, fantastic song. Love it. Hardcore. Freaking number 4.
Everybody look at Lewis right now. Doesn't it look like he's got 2 antennas sticking up in the back of his head?
That's part of the tongue. Oh, I know. My favorite Martian.
Alien this time, huh?
Right.
Hey, Scott, I put Steeler at number 5, so I didn't shit on it.
Hey, thank you, man.
You're welcome. Okay, now, for the longest time, this would have been my favorite song, number 1, and I still think it's great. And like I said, 4, 3, 2, definitely 4, 3, and 2 are interchangeable. 1 is off to the side, which I like better than those. But I mentioned it earlier at the start of the cassette, Breaking the Law. That's like a really cool song, especially if you're in a car driving. It's one of those cars that make you drive fast. I mean, yeah, one of those songs that make you drive fast. So Breaking the Law, freaking gem of a song. Love the hell out of it. And so that's my choice.
Yeah.
Number 4.
They don't like fast driving.
You don't.
Down
Watch
under.
NASCAR, though.
What kind of American are you? Every American loves to drive fast, especially when they're not supposed to. Well, not in school zones or parking lots.
David.
Me. Number 4 for me is The Rage. Actually, I think it sounds like a bit like a police song when it starts.
And that's why I don't like it.
What's wrong with the police?
It's not my bag.
Bass and drums really complement each other. Halford vocal performance is great. And I like that little reggae breakdown in the middle there. Some of you didn't seem to like it, but...
Yeah.
Number 4. These next 3 songs were a little bit more difficult to rank. I mean, I like them all, but where do you put them? So I went with Metal Gods at number 4. I shouldn't say I've always liked this tune, because to me, I think this is a song that at first you might not like it, but then you go, this is actually interesting. And by the 3rd time, then you're hooked. I don't think there's much of a chorus to this song, but what is top notch. Great vocal effect. I like that. I think this is another high point on the album. I think it just fits. Like I said, this has been one of my favorites for a long time, and it came in at number 4, Metal Gods.
Metal Gods.
Number 4, Metal Gods. I love this riff. I happen to think the chorus is amazing. Simple, yes, but it's one of those anthem type things. And if you hear it live, it's fucking amazing.
Oh, I said it's great. I think it's short, but it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm out. I mean, I just this whole fucking I'm disgusted with everybody on this panel except Aaron. So Scott, number 3 to you.
I love it, man.
I can't wait to get torn apart in the comments. That'll be fun.
We definitely wasn't holding hands, skipping down the street and singing Kumbaya on this one, was we? Wasn't singing Grinder, was we?
We
But anyway,
were all over the place.
number 3, fucking awesome song, dude. Awesome song. I don't know. I think everybody's done used this one up too. Maybe not. Maybe one of you still got this song. I hope so. Rapid Fire, bro. God dang, dude. What a way to open the freaking album, man. Fire all the way through, front to back. High octane, high momentum song here, man, starting the album. And his vocals, man, rapping, that's not rapping. That's what Twisted Sister's doing on I Wanna Rock. Those fast vocals, man, that you can't mess up on, bro. I mean, and it works. I like it. I think it's fucking awesome. But anyway, Rapid Fire. That's what the song is too. I love it. Number 3.
All right. Number 3 for me. I forget who shit on the song. I think you all basically some shit on it and would I forget some shit with a hard turn. So it bounces off a little bit. But I find this song to be so freaking wicked cool with the opening, the whole song and everything else. Grinder. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. That song freaking rocks.
I had it at number 5.
Okay.
Number 7.
I think.
Yeah.
I thought when you put it 7 or 8, but anyway, Grinder's my number 3.
Darren shit on it.
No, it's 6.
What number was it?
6.
Okay, you pull it. Okay, 9, 8, and 7 is where you're shitting on stuff, and then after that you're okay. Okay. So, Mr. Dave, I shut my mouth for you.
Oh, thank you. If I was Rob Halford, I wouldn't want you to do that. He doesn't want this.
We love you, Rob. We love you, Rob. If you hear this, we do love you.
My number 3 is one of the reasons I bought the album, Living After Midnight. It's just a great, simple song, but it really works well. It's probably not very Priest-like, but yeah, I just think it's a great song. Deserves to be in the top 3.
Man, if any YouTube fucking brass ever checks this video, it's getting yanked down.
For
What?
For what? Someone already dropped the F-bomb and not fuck.
It's all jokes, man. We don't mean nothing for real.
Hey, I have no problems with it. I'm just saying we've pretty much covered every fucking base to offend people tonight.
Oh, well, that's every damn body, ain't it? I mean, god dang.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke. All right. Number 3 on my list is Breaking the Law. This is a great song. I think it's a metal classic. It deserves the attention. I mean, several of you shit on it, and then somebody pissed on it to put out the flame. I don't care if it's overplayed or not. It's still a top-notch song. The intro, very well known, even outside of metal. So I don't know what else to say. It's a great fucking song, and it belongs, like I said, in the top 3, and that's where it came in at number 3 of my list.
I had it in number 6. That ain't shitting on it.
Damn close. All right.
Washing the Dog, my number 3. Breaking the Law. Epic guitar riff. One of the most memorable riffs. You'll hear it being played at almost every guitar store with some kid trying to test out a guitar. It's an awesome chorus. I mean, The video sucks complete ass. As Scott mentioned, the ridiculous bank robbery thing. The band looks ridiculous, but it is a fucking great anthem and one of the most memorable and recognized Judas Priest songs in their whole catalog.
And you got to think about it, man. This video was made before MTV even came out. A year before. Yeah, man. I mean, look, dude, the videos, I love them even to this day, man. Cheesy as hell as they was, man. They are awesome. I mean, especially back then. Hell, at least you're getting to see the band. It didn't make a damn fez. You don't want Rob doing that, but I was going to say at least the rest of the band, you know, having a 12 hooker gangbang for God's sakes. Yeah, hell, at least you're getting to see the damn band.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I just throw that on there to add on to our list of shit, you know, gangbangs. There we go.
Anybody got a rug muncher joke real quick so we can hit that section too?
Bingo. Filled up my bingo card.
Number two, Scott.
I do, but I don't know if I want to tell that one on here or not. But anyway, okay, number two, man, we are getting to, well, 1, 2, and 3 for me are the ones that changed. These were not up there. It was Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight and something else. It used to be the hits or the radio.
Metal Gods.
If you want to think about it, man, they did, you know, was it Dave? It just said it was kind of Judas Priest, the Living After Midnight song. I think that they made these songs toned down a little bit like that strictly for radio. You know, I mean, think about it. This album's a lot heavier than a couple of these songs that they had the hits with. So I think that's why, but hell, they're fantastic songs. But anyway, number two, one that I cannot believe. I love you guys, man, Lois and Dave, but at number 10 or 9 with United, man, that one really grabbed me this time around. That was absolute. I love how he sings that. I mean, his voice in that is absolutely stellar, dude. And
Scotty redeemed himself.
Wow, man, just fucking great, bro. And let me ask you this: I don't never remember this ever being released. If it wasn't, why the hell not? There you go.
Lewis.
Before I get on to my number two, going back to earlier when Scott said you don't have to be old to be white. I watched this video the other day with a parody of the Power Rangers, and they had all the different colors. Be like blue power, pink power, black power. And like, what? I can't say that one. I can't say that.
Oh shit!
But I don't. To me, this song is where it's. I think the song is cool as hell. I think it's perfect the way it is. You're already going to know whether it's going to be what I'm going to say next. It's a song that doesn't need a chorus. It's perfectly structured the way it is. Rapid fire. I don't fault songs for not following the exact formula all the time. Some songs don't work well with a chorus, and I can't even estimate or guess what kind of chorus you would put with that song. Rapid fire, number two, structurally sound the way it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You redeemed yourself, brother.
Thank
you. Yes.
Sorry,
Dave?
Rob, put your head back in your hands
Dave.
again. Just put your head down again. Number
And
2 for me
flush.
is rapid.
You
Is
mean hang
rapid
my head?
fire.
Love
It's
it.
great, balls to the wall, solid. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what. I can't believe you've got United as high as you're about to put it, but
All
you
right.
didn't want yes men on this show, did you?
What was that, Dave?
You didn't want yes men on this show.
No, but never mind.
Yeah.
You're all entitled to your opinions. All right.
Hey,
Coming in at number 2 on my list, and this was a difficult choice between 1 and 2, and I went with United at number 2. So matching up with Scotty,
what about
it is a
that?
slower track, but there's nothing wrong with that. This is driven by Dave Holland's mammoth percussion. I think this is his personal high point on the album. Halford spews out a good rant about fighting their enemies and standing tall together. Of course, the anthemic chorus really does invoke images of warriors defending their gates. I love it. Great song. United is number 2.
Okay, number 2 for me, obviously I'm wrong and the song's a complete pile of shit, but Living After Midnight,
No.
I was going to say another legendary intro, perfect anthem chorus, amazing vocal deliveries, the bridge is awesome, the solo is melodic, but clearly I was wrong. So I apologize for putting Living After Midnight at number 2 instead of like number 7 or 6, like a couple of you fuckers.
Had it number 3.
How about number 5, bro?
That's it. That's all I got to say.
Great song, brother. Hey, good job, Rob. I'll get in your corner, man. Hey.
You know, if the song has one downfall, it has a chorus. I guess that's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's his downfall right there.
You're not allowed to have a chorus to have a good song, apparently.
Yeah.
God damn it for Judas Priest following, I don't know, all common sense and songwriting 101. You're number 1, Scott.
Oh, shit. I love it. I love it, man. Hey, I better not say nothing. Anyway, we will talk when we get off the air about that. I think everybody has wiped their ass with the number 1 song on this freaking album. And I never realized how good this damn song was till this time by, man. It is fantastic. You don't have to be old to be wise, man. Damn, guys, ain't nothing about that song that's bad. That is a hard hitting. The cymbals, man, and every time they hit that hook, man, he's singing his ass off, dude. Freaking wicked song, man. The solo and his voice carries that. Y'all just destroyed a freaking perfect song, man. I don't get it either, man. I'm on the same page as you with Living After Midnight. I don't understand what is bad about that song, period. So there you go. That's my number 1 this time, man. And it never has been, but it is now.
Lewis.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a freaking difference of opinion we have tonight. Okay. Number 1, well, like I said, 4 could always be up there as contender for the number 1 position. But the song I love from beginning to end, the chorus, the thing, the boom, Metal Gods. That song is flawless.
Oh.
Metal Gods. I love that chorus. Metal God. Boom, 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 whatever. You know, or that, you know, and those final chords come into the song. Bow, wow. You know, that song is like, I was listening to the album yesterday, the day before, not today because I have time for that, but I was like, my God, this Metal Gods like rules the freaking world. So that's what you know it to be the number 1 song on the album, along with some 2 or 3 other good contenders along with it. Metal Gods, undisputed champ.
Dave.
Sorry, I'm speaking. My number 1 would be my number 1 for all time. Interesting trivia: when this song was released, what Rob Halford likes to do in his spare time would be breaking the law. So it fits. Always loved this song. I probably should go off air now before I say anything else. But yeah, number one, Breaking the Law.
Not wrong with that choice either. That's a wonderful song.
My number one, it's another one where Dave Holland is pounding away, creating a great hard rock beat. I think this riff and this song overall is the most hard rock song on here, not metal, but hard rock. Solo is great. The one downside, maybe the chorus is repeated a little bit too much, but I think that's compensation for Rapid Fire, and that's Living After Midnight. Great tune. It's the highlight of the album, a deserved classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like has been stated, it has no business having a chorus. That's something you don't do in songs.
No, never.
Okay.
All right. It hurts. Yeah.
My number one, two of my favorite people that I've ever met that I haven't met really disappointed me here. United. I don't know who the fuck couldn't like this song. It is an absolute anthem. It's got the perfect 10 breakdown with the chanting and the bass drums going. It's just fucking amazing. What it stands for is amazing. It's a battle cry. It's whatever. I guess, again, having a chorus and having the nerve to be mid-tempo instead of lightning fast makes it a piece of shit. But for me, United is my number one. I didn't realize we were on a speed metal channel here that, you know, mid-tempo songs get crucified.
I had it at number two. It was almost.
I'm not talking about you, Darren. Your list was pretty much just here
I
or
had
there.
it number two. It was almost my number one. It was.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to the other two up in the fucking top right and middle that have the lists all
Dave
upside down.
Dave, guys of ED. Yeah,
I would have never thought we'd do Judas Priest, fucking British Steel, and have the majority of the panel completely take a dump on every hit song and one of the greatest songs, like Scott said, that should have been a hit, and have this fucking album upside down. I never saw this coming, other than if someone said, I've heard it too much. But that's not it. You guys are throwing Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight to the middle or end like they're pieces of crap filler.
I had them at 1 and 3.
This album is fantastic, bro. I'm telling you, to me, it's these songs could be anywhere. I don't hits or not. I love this album, man. I think it's fire, bro.
I had Breaking the Law at 1 and Living After Midnight at 3.
Like it's been said, the songs have to fall somewhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But the hit, for some of you, the hits are falling below songs like Rapid Fire. Are you fucking kidding me?
Because Rapid Fire is tremendous. There's nothing wrong with that song.
No.
4 against 2. No, 3 against 2.
Oh.
You know, United, I hate, you know, to me that song sounds lame. It sounds overly contrived to be, we're going to specifically and intentionally write this anthemic song just for the sake of it being an anthemic rallying type song instead of letting it flow naturally out of just, it happened to turn out to be an anthemic
Music
song.
101 from Lewis. Nobody ever wrote a good anthem while they were trying to write an anthem. It has to be an accident, apparently. And an anthem can never have a chorus in it, and it must be played at, you know, fucking 10 out of 10 speed. And then that makes it an epic anthem, even though there's no chorus, which is the whole definition of anthem. God forbid, nobody ever tried to write. Queen, they were not trying to write an anthem with We Will Rock You. It just happened by accident. Good to know.
Hey, and a lot of people don't like anthems, man. A lot of people don't like anthems.
Well, a lot of people are stupid.
You know, like I said, Rapid Fire has no reason to have a chorus. You know,
really had no reason.
It had no reason to be on the album, really.
I agree with you, Lois.
All right.
So there we go.
All right. This completely blew my mind. But You know, that's why we do this, right? Nobody wants to watch five guys all fucking agree on everything. That's boring.
Yep, that's for sure.
At least you know it's not contrived. It just you can see this is pure shock, at least on my part. But you know, it makes for interesting viewing, I guess.
And you're allowed to be wrong. You're allowed to be wrong sometimes, Rob.
He's such a fucking ass.
But he would never admit it though, so don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ. All right. Who else got anything to say about this album? Anybody?
I'll just say fucking fantastic, man. Like I said, it's better than what I thought it was. That's why it was so hard for me. And I expected me to be the only one that had a different list. I figured every one of you guys would have had the hits up top on this one, man. So I was kind of shocked too. A lot of songs on here changed up for me, man, that I hadn't heard in a long time. So
I said I liked it other than just the one song.
That's a solid 7 in my book.
Okay, God damn it. So that puts a pin in Priest for now. Do you guys, I'll leave it up to you. I'm not going to tell you which. If we do a rock rumble next, or you can choose to do the Kiss ballad ranking next, or we can move on to Alice in Chains Facelift, Bob Seger, Stranger in Town, or Welcome to My Nightmare.
I'm ready for the rock rumble.
Yeah, either that or the Bob Seger album, which I already have done.
At least have
not
10.
done with the Alice Cooper record.
At least what, Scott?
At least have about 10 rock rumbles. You got about 10 of them?
I got about 30 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll narrow it down to 10. We'll do Rock Rumble next. Tonight or sometime tomorrow, I will get everybody the list of the songs, and then we'll plan for, what is today, Tuesday? I don't know, Thursday, Monday. Today's Monday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Depending on how long it takes you guys to listen to the songs, and Darren, your availability, I'd like to shoot for Wednesday, but if we can't do Wednesday, just let me know. But I will get you the songs tomorrow as soon as I can, maybe tonight.
Wednesday works better for me anyway. Thursday, I'm not available.
Everybody else available Wednesday?
Yeah. What are we doing on Wednesday? The Rock Rumble?
It's going to be the Rock Rumble, so check your email, Lewis, tonight or tomorrow. It'll be there. The rest of you, I'll text it, WhatsApp it to Dave, and then we'll go from there. But we'll shoot for Wednesday then around the same time.
Okie dokie.
And don't piss Darren off, because he may not show, and he may threaten to block you. So
Hey,
there you go.
I let you talk NASCAR 5 different times before I fucking warned you.
No,
After the first 3, you should have
asshole.
got the hint that I don't want to watch NASCAR. I've
Dude,
tried it. You just
After
keep
he
pushing it.
bugged you,
So I said, you're about to get blocked. I don't want to talk about
my
NASCAR.
fucking phone after you trying to sell that shit to me all day.
Go push in.
He kept trying after I said I'd rather fucking listen to some Ace Frehley solo stuff. I mean, he still kept trying.
Don't answer me. Don't threaten to block me. That made me feel like a teenager, and my 15-year-old girlfriend's threatening to block me.
I'm polite enough to answer. Get the hint after the first 3 times. I basically tell you to fuck off without telling you to fuck off. No NASCAR.
Oh, yeah,
I don't push baseball or anything else on you. So
yeah.
No means no, Scott.
Yes.
You can't teach old dogs new tricks, just like Dave said.
No,
You're right.
like I told you in that text yesterday, I tried watching NASCAR, but they won't let me. I passed the IQ test.
Dave, you know what I asked him? You know all I asked him? I said, just watch 5 laps. Watch just a green flag and watch 5 laps, turn it off. That's all I asked. That's it.
I told you I have watched more than 5 laps. and
I
it's
tell you
not
what,
my
I've
thing.
never been so glad that I don't have cable TV or streaming live TV. So I just simply said, I can't watch it, Scott.
Yeah, you did have a legitimate excuse.
I don't have cable or anything for live TV, so I don't even know if I would have been able to watch it. But at least I was nice enough to talk to you until you kept pushing and pushing.
No, I wasn't
Yes.
pushing.
It
Make
was
like
a
it's
nice,
Halloween and go pumpkin. All right.
I just said, give it a chance. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna
Let me
play
put it
you.
in, Darren. You'll like it.
Anyway. Yeah,
You know what girls in North Carolina say after sex? Get off me, Paul. You're crushing my smokes.
hey, brother, don't knock it.
Right.
Oh,
oh, I just want to say one thing for Dave. Earlier when I said I shut my mouth for you to go next, but as far as Rob Halford goes, I would shut my mouth because of him.
Exactly right.
Or keep
All
my
right.
mouth shut.
Yeah, I heard when they were all bunking up, the other band members slept on their back with a football helmet on their head. So,
And remember, as Seinfeld said, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting episode covering all spectrums of hate and offensive stuff and good episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Why you hate the best songs on the album, I'll never understand.
Jesus Christ. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Tunes Brothers smashing ground.
Okay.